Time to play some Starfield.
No, you're not allowed.
Am I live?
I can check. Yes, you are.
Yay.
How's my audio today? Any better?
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Bad. I got the assist.
Nice.
It's not unusual for stations this large to have ample food supplies, but farming food on one is quite novel. I think I see another area on the other side of these crates. If they can be removed...
Already.
My mind needs the discernment to divine.
Some items in inventory marked irrelevant, recommending disposal to decrease carry weight.
Post-incident log. Something has gone horribly wrong. We were in orbit directly above Dazra, monitoring our current experiments when we experienced a sudden energy surge. I fear the source came from the city itself. It triggered our graph drive and jumped the Oracle to an unknown location. We thought members of the crew were somehow lost in the jump. But later, we were attacked by what I will refer to as vortex phantoms. I thought I recognized some of them. Could it be that the energy surge has somehow transformed them and warped their minds?
Harry Potter.
Probability of your success, no.
This is Iraq Vital. Post-incident log. After the initial jump, areas of the Oracle have somehow been sectioned off by strange energy fields or barriers. The fields allow no one to pass and are somehow able to repel, almost teleport, the trespasser back. I am certain these new fields are related to the vortex phantoms. Both resonate with the same energy pattern. The exact same pattern we were studying for Anasco's experiments. Something happened in Dasra. And if the situation is bad here, I fear for our brethren in the city.
One of the power cells dislodged in the last jump. The gravity. Restoring the gravity may pull the cell into place. If I can get to the control room, if I can just... No! They are coming!
Bum, 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 bum. Hey, buddy.
Iraq vessel. Post-incident log. The Oracle has continued to jump. It is completely out of our control. Not only that, but I believe the initial surge of energy we experienced is transformative. With each passing day, more of the crew succumb to whatever residual energy we were exposed to. Most are instantly hostile, but we discovered some are able to retain a sense of self. At least, momentarily.
I hear something. What's there?
Oh my God.
Iraq vessel. Post-incident log. The Oracle has continued to jump. It is completely out of our control. Not only that, but I believe the initial surge of energy we experienced is transformative. With each passing day,
Hey, buddy.
Sensible action.
this is Iraq Vital. Post-incident log. After the initial jump, areas of the Oracle have somehow been sectioned off by strange energy fields or barriers. The fields allow no one to pass and are
I have
somehow able to
here.
repel, almost teleport, the trespasser back. I am certain these new fields are related to the Vortex Phantoms. Both resonate with the same energy pattern. The exact same pattern we were studying for Anasco's experiments. Something happened in Dasra. And if the situation is bad here, I fear for our brethren in the city.
One of the power cells dislodged in the last jump. The gravity. Restoring the gravity. Pull the cell into place.
I just have to close out
If
the
I get into
game,
the control room,
come back,
if I
and I'll
can-
have these.
No! They are coming!
Ow! How's your day going, bro?
How's yours?
It's going good.
The exact same pattern we were studying for Anasco's experiments. Something happened in Dasra. And if the situation is bad here, I fear for our brethren in the city.
You're despicable.
You're despicable.
One of the power cells dislodged in the last jump. The gravity. Restoring the gravity may pull the cell into place. If I can get to the control room, if I can just... They are coming!
Warning. Catastrophic damage detected.
Guns now.
Actually, just kidding. No, it's not. I've had 93.
I am certain these Navajo no one is prepared for somehow able to repel resonate with the same energy pattern. The exact same pattern we were studying for Anasco's experiments. Something happened in Dasra. And if the situation is bad here, I fear for our brethren in the city.
Eh.
It's Bane. One of the power cells dislodged in the last jump. The gravity.
Okay, 44 out of 100. Getting there.
Storing the gravity may pull the cell into place. If I can get to the control room, if I can just... No! They are coming!
Hubba dubba dubba da hubba. I'm gonna restart the stream because it's glitched. And... Let me know if I go live again.
Yeah. Alexa, in Starfield, how do you use your powers?
To use powers in Starfield, first complete the Into the Unknown main quest to unlock your first power. Then access the powers menu from the pause screen. Equip one power at a time and activate it with pound plus RB on controller or Z key on PC.
Am I live?
Screen to recharging meters at the bottom.
I'm live.
Yes. No. Alexa, how do you use the powers in Starfield on a PS5?
All right. Oh no. Oh no. That's weird.
Spatial anomaly detected.
Post-incident log. I am one of the few remaining unaffected crew on the Oracle. Nadine, Basira, and Taras are the only others I was able to find. I fear it is just a matter of time before we succumb to this energy that is turning the others. How long will we last? And will my mind be strong enough to hold out when my time
You're
comes?
live, bro.
Basira and I have
No.
programmed the
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Oracle to
live.
return to Varunkai's orbit once it is able. All of our research will automatically be transmitted the moment we are within Dasra's range. I pray our work here was not in vain.
These damn controls! Why will they not respond to me? Work, damn you!
Warning. Gravity procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Restoring gravity in 3, 2, 1.
Ow. Hi.
Hi.
What?
Hi, how are you?
What?
I said, hi, how are you?
Everyone's ugly.
Who you going ugly? Ugly?
I'm not just out of. Right.
Power cell connected. Report to operation.
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
How's Battlefield?
The vortex phantoms. Where did they go? Something is wrong.
Charlie, new exhaustion rate.
Drop some of that rubbish already.
Updating speed.
Oh, yes. What the? Come on. Machine him again.
The vortex phantoms. Where did they go?
All
Lower
that junk
strength
you're hauling
variable.
is seriously slowing you down.
No! Not now! I have to hold on!
Damage.
See.
Compiling list of observed confirmed. Logging body language for further. Auxiliary. Logging facial language for further analysis.
Yeah?
Auxiliary human adjusting patience variable.
The vortex phantoms. Where did they go? Something is wrong.
Logging weight amount
Bothering to carry
and
all that
auxiliaries reaction.
I have to hold on!
Another one for me.
reboot initiated. Commencing protocol. Station lockdown completed. All major systems on standby. Mainframe reboot completed. Warning, station jump procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Jump in 3, 2, 1. Execute. Jump completed. Station lockdown released. Initiating data transfer. Incoming transmission.
This is Dasra calling the Oracle station. We've received your transmission. Your orders are to send a representative down here immediately. It appears we have much to discuss.
Sirac held out as long as they could. It's unfortunate they couldn't live to see this.
Hey, hacker.
Yeah?
Nice tank.
What?
That's a nice tank.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry to throw all you guys.
Something you might be interested in. Hello.
Docking seal released.
Hold very still, and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live.
Let's all just take a moment. I assure you, we mean you no harm.
You have no right to be here. You will tell me how you found this place. You trespass in Dazra, the home of House Varun, and you disgrace it with every heretical step you take. I say again, who are you, and how did you find this place? But it was lost. All communication ceased. There was no sign of it.
We had feared as much, but it is good to know for certain. Voris, I think we need not fear our guest. Perhaps, in this time of need, the Great Serpent has delivered us a gift.
Counselor, with due respect, we have not had unannounced visitors here in generations. It is a clear breach of security.
I do not disagree, and I know that security, in whatever small form we can grasp it, is of
Oh, you
paramount
bastard!
importance. But
I
we
am
must
not.
acknowledge the timing is curious. And perhaps our guest's intent should be determined before we take further action.
Advancing through the field.
We received the automated transmission, but you are certainly not who we expected to find.
Great Serpent!
What's happening again?
Hear me?
Speaker, we are here!
We have reached out to you to seek guidance in our hour of need. The gate in the Citadel has been opened just to seek you.
It's like what we saw in the station.
Have I failed you? What is this place? Where am I? Why do you not show yourself? Oh,
Bullshit.
Great Serpent. Is that you? Is it your presence I feel? I feel something, yet I see nothing. Is this a test? What do you require of me? Great Serpent, I have done all that I can. The Scaled Citadel itself has been transformed to petition you. I know that all must serve, but I need more. I require guidance. Take pity on us and reveal the way forward.
We wish no harm upon you, outsider. Our leader, Anasco Varun, he has appeared like this over and over. So many of our people have been trapped in this state, these vortex phantoms. But usually they are hostile and lash out. Anasco is different. If only we could hear his voice, some reassurance that all is not lost. Anasco Varun is our leader, the grandson of Jinan Varun himself. He sometimes appears to us, but we cannot interact. I am not able to go into detail. There was an experiment, an accident. Many of our people left in a similar state, while most are hostile. Anasco is... The Great Serpent spared him that fate. He's different. If only we could communicate with him. What do you mean? Despite the sightings, none have heard the word from Anasco in all this time, yet you claim to? Do not toy with me. Not about this. If you speak truth, you must prove it. What did he say? The serpent.
Are you quite sure? I was right here and I didn't hear a thing.
It is hard to believe, and yet... Access to the Citadel was restricted. Even if you knew of its existence, you could not have known what went on inside. Truly, you did hear Anasco. You have been chosen. People of House Varun, hear me. We have asked the Great Serpent for deliverance from our calamity, and he has answered us. This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for the Great Serpent's divine provenance, and she will help save us all. Outsider, please. There is no denying you have been sent here as a sign. You must help us. But there are precepts that must be followed, principles that must be obeyed. Even in these dire circumstances, we cannot turn from Jinan Varun's teachings. You will be granted safe passage through Dazra and the lands beyond. No harm will come to you. On that, you have my word. You even have my assurance that your compatriot here will also remain unharmed. But to truly aid us, you must become part of House Varun. This is not a thing done lightly, and it cannot be taken back. Will you commit to helping us by becoming one of the promised? Well, efforts to do something, anything, about our current dilemma have fallen to political infighting. I believe your arrival, if nothing else, represents a sign from the Great Serpent himself that we must finally put aside our differences and work together. It must be ordained that you would appear before us now, able to hear the speaker when no one else can. You must mean the Zealots. I assure you, they do not represent House Varun. We do not engage with the settled systems. They would attack us just as soon as you or anyone else. And they would certainly never extend an offer to join them, as I do now in this time of desperation. So, will you? We, the people of House Varun, are the promised. The Great Serpent has blessed us with knowledge of the future and our place in it. Our service to him guarantees us a place in the new worlds he will create when he returns to enshroud the universe. A greater gift could not be bestowed upon you. Excellent. Please, come with me. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Dulkev, a member of the High Council of House Varun. I have been asked to represent the Council in this moment. Please, Enter our city. You have my word that you will not be harmed. I would ask that until you have become promised, you avoid the citizens of Dasra. They are not used to outsiders. Open the gate! Must tell you what I revealed for now, but surely you saw the scaled citadel as you arrived. It was the center of an explosion of sorts that has annihilated most of our city. We have lost many of our brothers and sisters. I believe we are still in danger.
Counselor, what is the meaning of this?
Is there a problem, Makula?
The city is in shambles. The speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space? Why allow this husk to defile our city? Have we not lost enough?
Have faith. I believe this outsider was guided here by the great serpent himself. And soon, serpent willing, they will be one of us. But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. I apologize for the interruption. There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised that has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this. Herald Inaza. I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisi, Herald of the Serpent. She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands.
So, the Great Serpent sends you to me. No husk that walk the Serpent's path. To enter this sacred cave, there is no turning back. You will be forever. This is a path you must walk of your own free will, alone. Will you step forward and emerge anointed, one of the promised? You have not been filled with purpose by the Great Serpent, so you are merely a husk. But perhaps not for long. Those born to House Faroon spend every day surrounded by our history. The rituals that separate us from the husks happen naturally over time. You have not experienced that. Those who have not answered the Serpent's call cannot coexist with House Faroon. And so, if you are to aid us in our time of need, you must become one of the promised. A lesson. A test. A moment for the Great Serpent to reach out and fill you with something more than what you have been. Then enter, and I shall guide you along the Serpent's path. But this is a journey you must undertake alone. Your escort cannot follow.
I'm not exactly a fan of splitting up, but I'm also not eager to offend. You'll just have to tell me all about it afterwards.
I'll be back.
Okie dokie. Glitched again. I met the requirements for that. Oh. Oh. Sure. PS5. The top right. The one. I think so. I'm pretty sure it's hacker underscore at underscore. What's your thing? I'll just add you. Yeah. Add you through EA. Just give me a name to put in. Yeah, I already put it in. Check here. That's you? Level 12, playing on Xbox. Canada. Plop, plop, plop. Gotcha, I gotcha, I gotcha. All right, like B2. Medic. Pick me up, pick me up. Come on, bro. Bye. On the objective. Oh, what a shot.
I'm back.
Ow. Close air support.
How you doing, buddy?
Why it's not saying.
The path lies before you, but it is up to you to walk it. You must walk the path. I am merely here to guide you along your way. It has served more than one purpose for our people over the generations. For a brief time it was home, but then in his wisdom, Jinan Varun saw fit to turn it into a way for those outside House Varun to begin to learn, to join us in following the Great Serpent. That ended after the Serpent's crusade. It feels right to see it used again now, in our time of need. The Serpent's path will tell you what you need to know for now. After that, the Council awaits. After that, I will be at the temple as I always am. And I will offer counsel as I would to any of the promised. I carry on the traditions that Jinan Varun began and maintain our people's connection to the Great Serpent. I and others like me look after the temples and offer guidance to those who need it. And now, it seems I am called upon to help the Serpent's call fill a new vessel. Truly, I am blessed. A difficult question. The original converts were accepted in the years after House Faroon first made contact with the settled systems. Once the Serpent's crusade began, there were fears that anyone from the outside could be spies, infiltrators. And after the crusade, few were eager to join. When Jinan Varun's son Jarek took power, we pulled back, rejected contact with non-believers. We removed any avenues for converts to find us. But there were those...
I can't do Xbox parties.
One day, we might help others see the light of the great serpent's...
I'm on PlayStation 5. I'm not on Xbox. I don't own an Xbox.
Your presence here now might sway opinions on future
Xbox
converts.
is gay.
Let the great serpent forever guide you. Before House Faroon, there were humans. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path.
A2.
One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated, individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice. But Jinan Varun encountered the great serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them.
My objective. Fuck the serpent.
Yeah.
Servant.
They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. And thus, House Faroon was born. Now you too have the chance to
Hey,
cast
am I hitting it?
aside your burdens, to relieve
I'm hearing the
yourself
ting
of
ting.
anything that holds you back.
Ding 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 ding.
We need to take A2. Or A1, I mean, not A.
people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the Great Serpent. They
Medic!
made the leap of faith that
Medic!
brought House Faroon to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the Great Serpent, and he will embrace you. The people of House Faroon.
Oh, I was getting you.
At first, in these very caves, Shinan Faroon himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent, and it was here that the people of House Faroon first understood the truth of the shrouding, the Great Serpent's return. It was here that the people of House Faroon first understood the truth of their place in the universe. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former life.
I say we need.
I say you need to stop dying.
The path lies before you. I will await you. It has served for a brief time. That ended up. The serpents after that. I and others. And now, a difficult question. Once the serpents, and after the crusade, we removed any act. And if we can...
How am I still alive?
I don't know.
Bro, what? How did I live? I crashed into that thing. I don't know what happened.
Because usually you die.
That's great.
Before House Faroon, there were humans. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path. One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each
I'm going to take out that attack chopper. Attack chopper? What?
That could be snuffed out at a moment's
Attack chopper. Attack chopper's down. You should be able to clear.
But Jinan encountered the Great Serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. And thus, House Faroon was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back.
Yeah, I wasn't surviving that one.
The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the Great Serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Faroon to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the Great Serpent, and he will embrace you. The people of House Faroon settled this world, at first in these very caves. Shinan Faroon himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent, and it was here that the people of House Faroon first understood the truth of the shrouding. The Great Serpent's return. It was here that the people of House Faroon first understood the truth of their place in the universe. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too would do well to feel that solace amidst the pain.
If I can pop that, we might win.
Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the Great Serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice.
Hooray! Just like I thought. If I took that thing out, we would have won.
Whether in life or in death, all must serve.
Why our game is slow? I don't know. It could be your internet. I'm running fine over here.
Let us begin the final ritual. While none since Shinan Faroon have stood before the Great Serpent, we can all feel his presence.
Never got back.
You are presented to simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Faroon's connection to the Great Serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the Great Serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise.
Oh, did I get that gun yet? Not yet, but I'm close.
And so you arise, one of the promised of House Varun. Did you feel the great serpent working within you? Do you feel born anew?
Ah, okay.
Your devotion and strength will bring glory to the great serpent and to House Varun. I grant you the title of Harbinger. All will know you. All will trust you. Above us, in the grand ship morning.
I didn't even know I had these new ones.
The High Council waits your arrival. Serve them. Serve the
Like, they're
great
like
serpent. All must serve.
comic book ones. I didn't even know I had these. Maybe it's because I pre-ordered Battlefield 6?
That could be.
I don't know.
That could be, bro.
Combat efficacy lowered. Dispose of carry weight to increase effectiveness.
How may I assist you?
Alright, let's tear it up. From Iwo Jima.
You would speak with me? Indeed, Serac was my cousin. I know they were assigned to the Oracle, and Malabor relayed their final report sent by the station. They walk with the Great Serpent now. Serac was a respected scientist, dedicated to the Great Serpent. They
I want
spent
that.
every moment engrossed in their work. A true testament of faith. It was their greatest honor to be selected for the Oracle. The Oracle's fate will be tabled for a future discussion. We have more important issues at hand.
Wait, I need how much?
"87 souls reside with the Great Serpent now.
3,000.
Some of the finest scientific minds House Va'ruun had to offer. They will be remembered alongside those we lost.
Oh, it's valued at 5,500.
Of course.
Welcome, Harbinger. You stand before what remains of the High Council. Advisors
yeah, you're dreaming. I'm not paying that much for a fucking
We
skin.
are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people. I represent House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Anasko Va'ruun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of hope.
He didn't even get a chance to leave the fucking spawn, bro. And just like that, we are up.
Collectively, we unite under the banner of House Va'ruun, pledged to follow Jinan Va'ruun and his descendants. But our society is not a monolith. Jinan, in his wisdom, shepherded the first of us into families that we might grow and prosper. Our 3 families have for generations now helped to govern the people of House Va'ruun, and offer counsel to our leader. But you do. We have only seen brief glimpses of him since the incident. But you heard him speak. How can that be taken as anything other than providence? Please, just allow us a moment to explain.
By all means, Malabor. I can't wait to see how you spin this.
Please, can we just for a moment...
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Va'ruun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasko. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time.
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasko, and by extension House Va'ruun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies.
Oh, no.
Please, Malabor. Do go on.
Anasko Va'ruun,
well, I'm as good as dead.
Him has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasko wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Va'ruun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dazra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived. It has only been a few weeks. There had been efforts to put together some kind of response, some plan. But they had fallen apart. Forgive me, I am no scientist. But as it has been explained to me, what we call the vortex is the space between universes. Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved. The plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clearly, it is time to move forward with it. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel. Tell him about your experience with Anasco, and that work on the morning device must proceed.
Ow! Oh! Story that's how Oh, he crashed into me. The bitch move. Come on, dude. Why you gotta sucker me like that?
Who, me?
Oh, I found their thingy. No, myself. Wait, there's a 50 millimeter cannon on that thing? I didn't see that. I didn't think it could. Oh, he captured a BMP. Getting hit by that out. Question is, which one is it? This one. Desert Eagle is still OP. Ow! They...
Hey, buddy.
Yes? Did you require something? Oh, it was breathtaking. A true testament to the will of Jinan Varun and our faith in the great.
Oh, I'm 3 kills away!
To have started from nothing and to have accomplished so much. I pray to the Serpent that we can someday reclaim all that we have lost. I was outside the city, visiting a friend at his farm. We saw the flash of light from inside, and by the time we made it outside, you know, in that moment, I worried it was my fault. That I had somehow not been faithful enough, that I had not believed. I still find myself worrying that we are being punished, that we have affronted the Great Serpent in some way, and that this is our penance.
Do you know the scientists out of Muddy Station?
The old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember right. I've met them a few times. They seemed a little eccentric, but were otherwise quite nice.
That's them, yes. They're apparently looking for some help in their research. They made some...
No, you're the one that wanted to play.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yet the Serpent provides for the faithful, so who knows?
Nothing is truly impossible.
Great goods for a great price. I was hoping you would eventually stumble into my shop. Welcome. Well, yes. I realize others might treat people such as yourself with skepticism and distrust, but my opinions differ. You've clearly been chosen by the Great Serpent, sent here to help us in our time of need. In my mind, to treat you with anything but respect would be ignorant.
Let's back up with some.
That's an understatement. It's rare that an off-worlder finds their way to Dazra. But not just any off-worlder. One that's able to speak with a Nazco Varun himself, which in the eyes of the citizens of Dazra moves you up from the suspiciously curious category to the dangerously unique one. Which reminds me, here I am prattling on about you when I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Nalada Brady. Forgive me for not starting our conversation that way. I've been a bit distracted of late. My brother Qasim has been missing for days. I'm beginning to worry that something terrible has happened to him. Well, yes, but the incident that claimed most of Dazra was several weeks ago. Qasim and I were fortunate that our shop wasn't destroyed like so many others around us. Yes, thank you. But my problems need not burden you. If you want to take a look at what my shop has to offer, well, you let me know. Really? You'd do that for me? Oh, you truly are a gift from the Great Serpent. I knew he hadn't forsaken us. Isn't it obvious? I believe the Great Serpent has specific designs for all of us. You consider yourself to be nothing more than flesh and blood, but you have a purpose. And purpose is greater than the sum of all our parts. Oh yes, of course. The last time I heard from Qasim, he was headed out to the Deep Gorge refinery to assess if it could be reopened. He never came back that evening. I've been worried sick. Of course, how would you know about that place? It's an old mineral processing facility a good distance to the southeast of Dazra. It closed down years ago due to... You know, I'm not even sure why. It ran out of resources, I think. There was very little talk about it around town. Impossible. Despite what's happened in Dazra, Qasim has been in good spirits of late. No, if anything, I'm afraid he's been injured and can't make the journey home. Or worse. Something within tells me you speak the truth. I feel blessed that the Great Serpent delivered you to my door. Just please be careful. That old refinery has been abandoned for years, and there's no telling what might be choosing to call the facility its home. Now, is there anything you might need for your journey? Not much more, other than what I've already told you. The only silver lining from the refinery shutdown was that all of the workers were placed into other positions throughout the city, so no one went hungry. Do you mean to ask if it's a sore subject to bring up since he's missing? Not at all. Qasim and I have been close ever since we were young. Our father and mother taught us everything we needed to know about running this shop, so that one day we could take over. When they passed, Qasim and I ran the business for a few years together, but I could see his heart was elsewhere. I gave him my blessing, and he attended an engineering academy. In a few more years, he graduated and made quite a name for himself. When the government reached out to everyone for help after the incident, I wasn't the least bit surprised he was the first to volunteer. I can only pray that his eagerness hasn't gotten him into deep trouble. The cataclysm that claimed most of Dazra has severely impaired our ability to survive on Varun Kai. Qasim is simply trying to use his engineering background to help everywhere that he can. In this case, he's trying to assess if the refinery can be reopened. He strongly believes that the loss of the city's infrastructure means we need to rely on everything we can in order to get back on our feet. I'm sure we can strike a bargain.
I am hungry. I hope things go back to normal soon. Oh, hi. Mother has been busy lately, so I do not see her very often.
Up something you might be interested in.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Gonna play some Farming Simulator now.
You're not allowed.
Too bad. Bad, so sad.